again is the Baylor Bears. Baylor had a very strong ending to the year last season before losing the bowl game to LSU. I believe they won 6 straight to end the year. Offense caught fire, Bryson Washington specifically. Um, they're coming off an 8-5, 6-3 season where they lost the Texas Bowl 44 to 31, to LSU. Not a bad opponent to lose to in the bowl game. LSU also is a very good team. They returned 13 starters, 8 on offense, 5 on defense. They returned Sawyer Robertson, the quarterback, 229 to 368, 62.2% completion percentage, 3,071 yards, 28 touchdowns to 8 interceptions. Returned Bryson Washington, the running back, with 175 carries, 1,028 yards, 5.9 carry, and 12 touchdowns. Josh Cameron, wide receiver, who had 52 catches, 754 yards, and 10 touchdowns. Ashton Hawkins, a receiver who had 45 catches, 567 yards, and 5 touchdowns. Keaton Thomas, a linebacker, who had 106 total tackles, 62 solos, 2.5 sacks, an interception, and a touchdown. Devin Bobby, a safety, with 76 total tackles, 51 solos, 2 pass breakups, 3 interceptions, and 2 fumble recoveries. Carl Williams, safety, who had 35 total tackles, 20 solos, sack, a pass breakup, and a forced fumble. Jackie Marshall, a defensive lineman, who had 40 total tackles, 24 solos, 3 sacks, and a forced fumble. Caden Jenkins, the cornerback, who had 24 total tackles, 20 solos, 4 pass breakups, and an interception. Now they do lose Matt Jones, the linebacker, who had 104 total tackles, 64 solo tackles, 4 sacks, 6 pass breakups, a forced fumble, and a fumble recovery. He's currently on the Raiders, or trying to make the Raiders. Trevine Mahe, a defensive lineman who had 42 total tackles, 25 solos, 3.5 sacks, and a pass breakup, also trying to make the Raiders. LaRondo Johnson, a cornerback who had 14 total tackles, 12 solos, 10 pass breakups, and interception. Corey Gordon, a defensive back who had 34 total tackles, a cornerback who had 25 solos, 2 pass breakups, 3 interceptions, and he is currently transferred to Louisville. And Cameron Randolph, an edge who had 33 total tackles, 20 solos, 3.5 sacks, and 2 interceptions, currently trying to make the Chargers. Now they had the 40th overall recruiting class, 50th in transfers. They bring in Travion Barnes, a linebacker from FIU, who had 129 total tackles, 59 solos, 3 sacks, 2 interceptions, a touchdown, a fumble recovery, trying to replace the production of Matt Jones. Devin Turner, transfer safety from Northwestern, who had 51 total tackles, 33 solos, 3 pass breakups, 3 interceptions, and a touchdown. So that's good there. Phoenix Jackson, also a linebacker from Fresno State, transferred in, who had 49 total tackles, 30 solos, 4 sacks, 4 pass breakups, 2 interceptions, a touchdown, and a forced fumble. Now, they were 20th in total offense, 87th in total defense, tied 34th in passing, 42nd in rushing, tied 19th in scoring offense, 94th in passing defense, 72nd in rushing defense, and tied 79th in scoring defense. We'll hop into the schedule because I'm really excited about Baylor this season. Again, ended with a hot ended the year hot, offensively caught fire, defensively just going to be solid. They play Auburn at home to start the year, and although I am really high on Auburn, I don't want to say extremely high because you'll find out later tonight, but I do think this is a really good game, and because Baylor's at home is the reason why I gave Baylor the nod in this game. But I do think that SEC defense versus this hot Big 12 offense is going to be something exciting to watch. Mixed with the home crowd, I gave this one to Baylor because they're at home. Next, at SMU, I gave this one to SMU. I do have Baylor losing this one. And then they go back home against Sanford. I have this as a win. The Arizona State game at home, I have this as a loss. Oklahoma State, I have this as a win. I do have them winning at home against Kansas State. I have them losing on the road to TCU. TCU Baylor are normally good games, in my opinion. Then a win at Cincinnati, a win at home against UCF, a win against Utah at home, a win against Arizona on the road, and a win against Houston at home to end the season 9-3, 7-2, taking the over 7.5 win total for Baylor. I do think Baylor continues to get hot offensively or stays hot offensively. And I do think that this will be another great season for Baylor. And I'm excited to see what bowl they will be in.
Thank you for staying to the end. If you're watching this on YouTube, please like this video, subscribe, and also hit that notification button so you can be notified next time we put out a video. If you're listening on any podcast platform, subscribe and hit that notification button, y'all, so you can be notified we put out another podcast audio. And last but not least, hit that share button. No matter what you're listening to or watching it, hit that share button and send it to somebody that you know that would love to watch this episode you just listened to. So once again, thank you for staying to the end, and we'll see y'all in the next episode.